Good afternoon, Japan. Good afternoon, rest of the world. My name is Kaz. I'm a Japanese entrepreneur who recently moved to Singapore at the end of 2021. I have just finished all the meetings today, so I'm kind of tired. And today I don't have any dinner with anyone, so I'm gonna actually have my own highball today, and then I'm gonna shoot some video today. So let's get started. Kanpai. Last night I actually met my business partner, and then we went to Japanese, kind of like a kaiseki ryori. It is very good. The food and also the drinks, the pub is super good. So I really enjoy the Japanese cuisine. One thing I noticed between Japan and Singapore, if we go out dinner, I usually have to pay around $160 minimum. So in Singapore, going out drinking is quite expensive. You know, in Japan there are a lot of expensive high-end restaurant, izakaya as well. But the good thing about Japan is, even though you have sometimes 3,000 yen or 4,000 yen, and you can eat out and enjoy the meal and the drinks, right? So that's one thing I really like about Japan. I wish in Singapore there are some place that we can spend like $40 to $50 per person and then enjoy the drinks kind of thing. But in Singapore, that's not really the case unless you actually eat and drink at the hawker center where it's outside and kind of thing. So Japan is super good. And also, the convenience store, right? Like when I used to live in Japan, I usually go to the 7-Eleven, Family Mart, Lawson all the time, so I don't really think about it. But in Singapore, I don't really go to convenience store anymore because there's nothing much to buy anymore. Because the quality of the goods and services compared to Singapore and Japan is, oh my god, Japan is so much better. A lot of things that we can get from the convenience store in Japan, but in Singapore, they are not really onigiri or sandwich, even though they do, that doesn't look so good. Even the beer selection, drink selections, or the food sections, and also a lot of stuff that you need for daily life. Mostly you can get it at the Japanese convenience store, but in Singapore, you can't really get that kind of stuff. So these little things, by end of this month, I live in Singapore for 1 year. This is my third time I came back to Japan after I moved to Singapore, so I'm already used to the life in Singapore. Of course, there are a lot of good things about Singapore. Singaporean is very polite as well, and then Singapore is very super safe. I never felt dangerous living in Singapore. It's super nice, friendly people. But the driving a car expensive. I don't drive over there, so I just walk everywhere. And alcohol and restaurants are a little bit more pricey compared to Japan, but tax is cheap. So there's always pro and con compared to Japan and Singapore. So I really like to come back to my home country every couple months or so. Trust me, after I moved to Singapore, I see my parents more than when I was living in Tokyo, because when I was in Tokyo, I sometimes see only once a year. During the COVID-19, I could see them, so that I only saw them like one time in 15 months kind of thing. But in this year, this is my third time to see them. So I actually visit them more often rather than when I was in Japan. So that's kind of funny, yeah. So I'm gonna have a quick drink right now, and then I'm gonna probably go out and then maybe eat some Japanese noodle or something like that, because I'm only here for like 2 weeks and I gotta enjoy, right? That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, please thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe my channel. Please click the notification bell so that you get notified when I upload a new video. Please follow my Twitter because I'm talking about the life in Singapore. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow. Bye.